Well, hey there, Taurus. How are ya? Thanks for joining me. My name's LJ. I sure appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. This is going to be for the first couple of weeks of October. So let's see what's going on in your little worlds, right? So I've pulled 3 cards from the messages from your angels. They told me to pull 3. I was doing 2, so that's interesting. And Foxfire, what is it? Foxfire Kitsune. This is some really cool pictures in here too. Also, I'm using the Light Seers Tarot and Illuminati. I'm pulling simultaneously from both for this Celtic cross. Okay. So, cool. What's been going on? You guys feeling well? I hope so. I hope you're drinking lots of water. Not eating a bunch of fried foods, right? I'm hearing, yeah, fried foods, really not good for you. I know. I like them too. But sometimes we just have to do what's best for our body. And honestly, do you really feel good when you're eating a bunch of crap? I know I don't. I just got back from Atlantic City. Just spent one night there. But my body feels kind of funny because I just wasn't eating. The food that I was eating was so much out of my norm that now my body's going, ugh. So, anyway, I don't know if you're feeling that way too. Maybe you just went through something similar. So it looks to me like you are standing your ground. From the pre-shuffle here, you're standing your ground. You're becoming the Empress. Whether you're a man or a woman, taking on the energy of an Empress. You're taking care of yourself. You're healing yourself. You're doing what you need to do so that you can become victorious in whatever you want to do, right? And I think we're all getting to that point where we're figuring out what our mission is, right? We're figuring out what we've been growing inside of us. Even if, you're a man, you're still growing whatever that is inside of you that's going to be your destiny, right? Your divine mission. It's growing. Let me cut this deck, and then I'm going to shuffle the other deck. We'll kind of do a pre-shuffle on that deck too. But I'm going to pull the bottom 2 cards off this one. And we do have the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. So we got lots of messages. Maybe some travel coming. Maybe you're sending out messages. And we do have the Hermit. Maybe you're dealing with the Virgo. Maybe you need to go inward about all these, kind of to put all these messages to your subconscious. Maybe you need to go inward and be that wise hermit. Sure can't hurt, right? Sure can't hurt. All right, so that deck's ready. Now let's shuffle this second deck, the Illuminati deck, and see what's going on. What's interesting, it's at the 9 of coins is at the bottom of the deck. Becoming that strong individual, aren't you? That beautiful earth sign, Taurus. You're becoming strong. You have your mission. It's making you money. You're earning what you deserve, and more than you deserve. Well, wait a minute, that came out wrong. You're earning tons of prosperity, abundance, and you deserve it all. Yes, you deserve it all. You've got a firm foundation. You're not going to hold on too tightly to your money, and you're not going to spend it too frivolously, right? Yeah, lots of messages coming in, though. Looks like we got the ace, just saw the Ace of Coins, though. That's a gift from God. It's about time, right? Seems like we've been waiting forever. I'm a Capricorn. Yeah, we've been waiting and waiting. We've been so patient. Pat yourself on the back. Taurus, you've been very patient. Good job. Now, I'm pulling the bottom 2 from this deck as well. So 8 of Wands, this is for the overall, or your crowning energy. So to clarify the 8 of Wands, I do have the Chariot. I think we've got movement. Maybe you're moving altogether. Maybe you're moving homes. There's travel involved. There's movement. The divine said it's time to move. That's why the Chariot's there, okay? Yeah, the divine is saying, hey, we know what you've been doing. We know what you did last summer. What's that movie? I don't know why that just came up. Okay, now, to clarify, the Hermit, we got the Prince of Cups. So maybe if you go inward, you'll be able to figure out what to say to that new love partner that you're just dying to give a romantic offer to. Maybe you need to go inward to find your wisdom, to find your strength, to make the effort, to push forward, to send that message. Because you got messages up the yin-yang here, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, you got lots of messages, so that's good. And I think a lot of messages are coming from Spirit, from the divine. You have tons of beautiful spirits all around you. Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, God, Jesus, the divine, the universe. You have all this beautiful energy all around you, and all you have to do is ask them to guide you. You could say, Spirit guides, thank you so much for your guidance. Please guide me to my future, into my future. Guide me, clearly guide me, right? And they will help you. All right, so let's see what's going on in the chapter of the life you're living right now. You're resting. We've got the Five of Cups for you here, and the Four of Swords. Now the Five of Cups, to me, in this deck, is my Magician. I think of it as a Magician card, a second Magician card. So you're definitely figuring out what to do. Look at her. She's like stirring this all with her foot. She's stirring it all, and it's pouring into this beautiful cone that's going, you're manifesting. You've learned how to manifest. I think it might be because you've taken it to your hermit. You've taken it inside. You've meditated. You've done all the good stuff. You've got the Four of Swords. You're healing. You're ready for battle. You always have that one sword ready to grab in case something happens. Somebody comes in and attacks you, when you're resting. You are able to hop up and fend them off. That's what I hear. Fend them off. So I like that. Or you're looking back in the past and you're going, you know what? I can see what happened in the past, but you know what? I'm going to take the lessons from the negative things, all these crazy things that have happened in your life. I'm going to take the lessons and I'm going to learn from them. I'm going to meditate on it and I'm going to heal from them. So maybe you're going into the dark crevices, the deep dark crevices of your soul and healing. I like that. Now the energy crossing the Five of Cups and the Four of Swords is the Lovers. So you might have a choice in love. It is the number 6 card. Looks like angels are helping you, though. The divine is helping you, the number 6. That's support as well. You may have choices in lovers, and you're feeling a little trapped because you do have the 8 of Swords. You're feeling a little trapped, but remember, this is all mental. This is, you're only trapped in your head. You're not in a physical jail, unless that's where you are. Then you are. Then you're trapped, man. You're really trapped. But you do have choices in lovers, or you're trying to move away from a lover that you feel trapped with. This is a general reading, so you decide what this means, for your life. But you are healing, and I think you're going to realize after that healing, because you do have the Hermit and you have the Four of Swords, you're going to realize you're not trapped. This is only in your head. And you can make a good, strong, valid decision on who you want to be with because of all the things that you've learned, all the lessons that you've learned in your past. In your subconscious mind, which is where you manifest, remember. And if you want to manifest, you got to get the information that you want to manifest into your subconscious mind. That's where it's really going to stem from. So you got the Three of Cups in your subconscious mind. You are consciously or subconsciously manifesting happiness, celebration, beautiful, beautiful celebrations. But then in your subconscious mind, you're also worrying about something. You're anxious. You have a lot of anxiety. You're living in fear and worry, which is very low vibrational, which is the opposite of this. This is happy, joy, fun, christening, weddings, anything happy, joy that's amazing in your life, you know. And then you have the worrying. So I think you're figuring out how not to worry. I'm going to turn that upside down, and we're going to get rid of those swords. We're going to get rid of that worrying, the fear, the low vibrational stuff. Low. This is high vibrational, right? High vibrational thoughts. This is low vibrational thoughts. Okay, so we're going to get rid of those low vibrational thoughts. They are doing you absolutely no good, Taurus. No good. In your recent past. Looks like you've been juggling. Two of Pentacles, 2 coins, and 5 of Pentacles. So you've been juggling, you got the 5 of Pentacles, you're not looking at the key, you're looking down, you got your head in your lap. You're not able to see that you have a key to that door. You can just go on inside. You don't need to sit out here and juggle. You're trying to be like in the circus or whatever, and you're trying to juggle all your stuff. Taurus, I know you can do it, but how long can you do it? There's got to be an end to juggling, right? You've got to be tired of juggling. You've got to be tired of sitting around waiting for someone to see your worth, right? Someone who's left you out in the cold. This is in the past. It's in the past. I think you're juggling through it. You're juggling on through it. That's what I think. You're very capable of doing it, but that does sit underneath the 4 of Swords, which is where you're going to get your rest. And the 5 of Pentacles sits under the 5 of Cups. And you know that's all about change, right? You're manifesting all kinds of change. You're manifesting a new lover is what it looks like. All right, your conscious mind, Taurus. Conscious mind. Wow. 4 of Cups. This did come in the reverse. It came out like that, the 4 of Cups. So maybe you're seeing an opportunity because of a freaking tower. The tower is coming in. The universe is coming in to help you. This is for you. This tower comes in for you. It does not come in to hurt you. It comes in to help you to move forward. Because, I don't know, if I'm putting it up right here, because if you look at her, she's like going, yeah, I'm just not sure what I want to do. Maybe the universe is saying, you know what? We're going to help you. We're going to cut out the crap that is no longer needed in your life. We're going to cut out the feeling trapped in your mind. We're going to cut out the worry. The universe is here for you to help you to see an opportunity that's in your conscious mind right now that you're not seeing. Or maybe you realized what it is and you're allowing the tower to happen. You're not swimming against the tower because you know what you want, right? You're not going to swim against it. Don't ever try to stop a tower because that'll make it even worse. The universe is trying to help you. Allow the universe to help you. Sometimes we have to surrender. Sometimes we just have to surrender. You know, it's like in the moon card in this deck, actually, where the lady is laying in the water, just watching the light of the moon as it twinkles, and that's what she's following. She's following the moon, the truth, her authentic truth, right? So I wonder if you're doing that too as well, Taurus. In your headlight, you know that 15 feet ahead of you when you're driving along, your headlights? You got the world in your hand. You got the 2 of Wands and you got the Princess of Wands. This is in your headlight. You know what you need to do, right? And if you don't know, just step out of that complacent attitude, that place where you're not learning anything new, you're safe, you're comfortable, you want to stay right there. I understand. I do. But the Princess of Coins is coming in saying, I have an opportunity for you. And if you step out from your safety zone, from where you're comfortable and you don't want to go, you don't want to learn anything more, you just want to stay right where it is. If you come out with me, I've got an opportunity for you. That's That's a beautiful thing. It's probably going to bring you some coin too. And it's going to bring you lots more opportunities. Once you step through that door and say, you know what? I want to move forward. I want to go outside the gate. I want to go out into that big world, because the world is in your hand. You have it. The universe has given you the world in your hand. What are you going to do, Taurus? Are you going to stay where you are, where it's safe and nothing new can happen? Or are you going to go with this princess? I think I know what you're going to do. If you're an earth sign, I think I know what you're going to do. All right, so in your attitude, I know what you're going to do. You want a new partner. You want a new partner for your career. Maybe you're a business owner and you're looking for a new partner. You're laying down all your burdens. I think you're tired. I think you're tired of carrying around all those wands, aren't you? You want some help. So you're going to lay down your wands and you're going to hire some people, or these kindred spirits are going to come to you. This is your attitude. You work well with others. You really do. But you don't if you're carrying around all these burdens. You've got to lay down your burdens. That's your attitude. You're laying them down because you want a new partnership. Do you want a new love? Do you want a new business partnership? Maybe you're trying to hire a few people because it is 3. But you don't need to be carrying around all those burdens. It's heavy. And you've carried those burdens for years. You've added a burden. Every so often you add another burden and you keep carrying all these wands. And it's getting so heavy on your back. You're like going, God, I just want to move forward. I just want a new life. I want a prosperous life where people work well together, people enjoy each other, where I'm passionate about what I want to do, right? The energy around you. What's coming in the first couple of weeks? Energy around you, King of Wands. King of Wands coming in. Ooh, he coming in, she coming in real fast. They know what they want. This is an opportunity. Maybe a career opportunity, maybe a love interest with a little sparkling little glass of red wine, and they're bringing in something beautiful. Something beautiful. And the Queen of Cups is with them. So you got the Knight of Wands, which is that beautiful, creative, passionate idea. And then the Queen of Cups, she's like the epitome of emotionally balanced, right? Maybe you've been a little out of balance, but the energy coming in is this Queen. It could be a man or a woman. It's just the energy of the Queen on the card, right? So she's very loving, kind, warm. She's very creative. She's very intuitive. She's very well off. She and the King of Cups are a beautiful couple. They're very loyal to each other. They take care of each other first. They love each other deeply, right? And they live a life of comfort. They're very well off. A life of comfort and joy and tranquility. But it's something very creative coming in for you, Taurus. Something very creative. Revelation. Holy moly. Ace of Cups. This is like the quintessential, beautiful, amazing partnership that you have been dreaming of, that you have been journaling about, that you have been sending out to the universe that you want. But you got to do something. An ace always requires an action step. 8 of Cups, you got to walk away from something that's low vibrational, that doesn't serve you. The Ace of Cups says, I'm going to give you everything you want. It's a new beginning. I'm going to give it to you. The universe, God, the angels, whatever you call your higher self. Gotta walk away. Gotta walk away from whatever's holding you down. You are trying to ascend, and you are trying to find the person to ascend with who is at your level in the awakening process, right? But in order to get that, you're going to have to let go of anything low vibrational. You're going to have to dig deep. You're going to have to dig deep in your soul for whatever's left in there that you have not let go of. You're going to walk away. Because you want that Ace of Cups, right? You want that new beginning. In love, you want that life that's tranquil, peaceful, abundant, right? So your outcome, well, the Hanged Man, your outcome. You're looking at things from a different perspective. I always like to turn this card at all angles, because there's something in your life, it has to do with pentacles, it has to do with your work, that maybe you need to look at a little bit differently. Be that fly on the wall, right? Because the Princess of Pentacles is here. This is your outcome. So there's a little bit of a delay, but this Princess of Pentacles is bringing in a beautiful opportunity that's going to bring you some stability, some prosperity, some coin, right? The princess is a younger person, could be male or female. But yeah, they're coming in with a beautiful idea. It's like a muse, right? They're coming in as the muse, saying, ooh, I got this opportunity for you. All you have to do is look at it from a different perspective. That's how. So maybe something you're working on right now isn't bringing you in any money. Maybe you got to look at it from a different perspective to bring in money. Maybe you need to make some minor changes in order to bring in that opportunity to make it where it's actually making the amount of money that you are worthy of making, and then some, right? But you got to look at it from a little bit different angle. Can you imagine, like, if you're working at a big corporation and you're sitting in the office for this big meeting with like 20 people all around you, and you're looking at things from a different perspective. You're saying, hey, excuse me, I've got an idea. She whispered an idea into your ear. And you're going to use that idea, aren't you? Because you're really trying to get to this next new adventure. And you're letting go of the old. So you're not looking at the old ways of doing things anymore. You're not. So you're sitting in that office with 20 people and you're the fly on the wall. You can see everybody's notes. If you're the fly on the wall, you can see it all, right? You're looking at all their little notes that they made, all the possibilities, and you're going, yeah, I know about that, I know about that, I know about that. And then the little princess is here in your ear saying, hey, I got an idea for you. Maybe you could mention this in the meeting. I think that's going to bring you in some really... a new job, perhaps, a promotion that's going to bring you more stability, more money, right? Because you are worth it. You are worthy of success. You are worthy of making a lot of money. Living the life of luxury because of all the good things that you're doing in this world and that you've done. The universe is now rewarding you. You know? You're getting gifts from God, you know? I'm clarifying the Princess of Coins. Wow. Maybe there's somebody in that meeting that you think would be a fantastic partner for you. Yeah, because this beautiful princess coming in with that idea. Maybe there's this idea is going to get you involved with someone that's going to be a romantic interest as well as someone that you can work with. Maybe between the two of you, you'll end up with that beautiful new life. I love it. Beautiful new life. And it has to do with love and work, doesn't it? But you know what? You got to hop on the chariot, right? You got to hop on that chariot. Prince of Cups coming in. You got to use your intuition. You got to go inward. You have so much wisdom in you. Maybe that you're not using right now, right? I love it. All right, so Foxfire Kitsune card is Grace. Look at that beautiful card. All about grace. It's funny because I pulled that card. I do private readings for myself each day. And that's the card that I pulled this morning for me, and I'm a Capricorn. So Taurus, you're an earth sign. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. Huh. Yeah, Capricorns we're pretty cool people, right? So are Taurus. And so are Virgos. So grace. Let's do it just like that so you can look at that. This will be a time of balance and grace, of movement that is flowing and smooth, purposeful and free. All that must be done, and there is much that must be done, is attended to with ease and beauty. And you may find that others look to you to see how one can move through so much without losing their sense of dignity. Others about you at this time are only seeing the surface of what is taking place, whereas you are able to go within and understand the meaning behind gestures and words, actions and energies. You are able to pierce the emotional camouflage so many people wear when they encounter others. And without prying, you see the truth that lies beneath. This makes you perceptive, but do not keep your counsel. But do keep your counsel, as many people need their protections and will not take kindly to feeling exposed. So you got to be very careful, don't you? Instead, offer the example of movement through challenges without losing the best of who you are. Let people have their secrets and know that your perception of them is accurate, fair, and will help you to fly above the troubles so many around you will immerse themselves within. Choose who you will offer your services to. Who will be the beneficiary of your friendship and kindness? For your work has great value and must not be squandered with those who lack appreciation and an understanding of beauty. Choose to protect yourself through asking for your worth in all circumstances, without pride or vanity, but with a sense of honoring the knowledge you have and the skills you have acquired to ensure the longevity of your practice, whatever form it may take. You are a true and devoted person, and the Kitsune will help you to see your own value clearly and to ensure that all you do is honored and respected. This is a time of balance and grace. Bam! Now, these 3 cards that I've pulled from, what is it? Oh, Messages from Your Angels. The first one is Azure. Azure. I'll show that to you and then I'll read it. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. Don't try to force it to happen. And that's, I think, what the Hangman's saying too. Don't try to force it. See it from a different perspective. Maybe you're supposed to look at a romantic interest in a different way. But it's going to happen. I mean, you got the 2 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. There's a beautiful romantic union that's trying to come in. And I think it has to do with something with work as well. You've got Isabella. Isabella, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So as long as you stay in the positive high vibrations and you let go of fear and worry, right? You're going to let go of that fear and worry. We don't need that in our lives. That's the old life. That's the past. Our present does not include worrying and fear and being scared and, to go out into the world. It doesn't include all that. The timing is right for this new venture. Whatever you're starting, Taurus, the timing's right. And Yvonne here says you have a special bond with animals. Are you a veterinarian? Do you have a lot of animals? Maybe you live on a farm and you have a lot of animals. But your pets on earth and in heaven, any pets that have passed, they are watched over by angels. I love that. I had a cat that I had to put down because she was so sick. She had kidney problems. And I got this card after I'd put her down, maybe a few days afterwards. And oh my God, I just, my heart just filled with love, just knowing. It made me cry a little bit, sorry. But your pets, they're okay. Oh, that's funny. I wonder why you must be crying over somebody that you lost. A pet. I'm sorry.
But they're okay. They're being watched over. Gosh, that made me so emotional. How crazy. But you have the grace to get through it. You have the grace. Whew. Funny how cards can just totally blow your mind, right? Put you in, and I'm hot too. God. Whew. Something happened there. My heart is with you if you've lost a pet. I'm sorry. I know how it is. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. You're becoming the Emperor, Taurus. You can get through any of this. You know what you want, and you get what you want. Yep, I love it. Two of Cups, Chariot. You got the Tower that's for you, so you can see that opportunity that's in front of you. You got to walk away from something, though. If you want to get this, Ace of Cups, you got to leave it all behind, right? If you need to know anything about me, my information's in the description box below. And I wish you guys joy, happiness, a tranquil life. And know that your pets are being watched over by angels. You can always talk to the angels, too, about them. Yeah. All right. I love you guys. And I'll see you mid part of October, all right? Namaste. Love you. Bye.